Hello, everyone. My name is Katie, and boy, am I slacking today. Anyway, sorry I'm late, but I don't even have the chat screen fixed. But anyway, today is Saturday, and it is December 13th.
13th. Yes.
My gosh, can you believe we are almost to the middle of the month, Jess? I just don't even understand how that even happened.
This whole year has been flying by. Hey, when we're having fun, it just it just rolls.
Yeah, it's like our planet is spinning faster or something. I don't know. 'Cause first we were in January, then we were in July, and I'm like, how did we get to July? And here we are in December, and we are close to the end of the year already, and
Yes.
lots to go on. Hello everyone. My name is Katie, and welcome to the Greenland Quilter channel. If I didn't say that already. So today I have Jess with me to sew with me, and I'm going to spotlight her in just a second. She's going to tell you about her channel a little bit, and she's going to tell you what she plans on working on. Go ahead,
Hi,
Jess.
everyone. So my name is Jess, and I am in North Carolina, and my handle is So Blessed by Jess. On my channel, you'll find tutorials with blocks, and um, we and I have like an alter personality. Her name is Stephanie, and sometimes you'll see her videos pop up too, and it's amazing watching her. But I just like to have fun, and that's really I just find joy in teaching. I am an elementary school teacher here in North Carolina. So when I'm not busy behind my sewing machine, you can find me at school or with William on my so-called life. I'm live with him 4 nights a week. But today I have not made a bag in, we got to say at least 4 years. So I was rumbling through the YouTubes the other day, and I really want to use my Tula pink wool fabric, and I found the bag pattern that I wanted. So I've cut it all out, and I'll show you what the Tula pink fabric that I'm using.
Oh, it's the wolf one. Wow,
It's the
we
wolf. So
that
it's
is
the lighter one of the two. Um, there's a one with a more darker color background with a lighter wolf. And so I'm just using this one. I love the rainbow that goes throughout it too. And then my lining, I just went into my closet and found this teal. And I'm like, it'll work. It's
yeah,
going to be.
yeah, definitely. I agree.
So hopefully I won't run into any hiccups and I'll work through it on the live today with when I'm hanging out with Katie. So that's exciting.
So you
Yeah.
want to tell us about that quilt that's hanging up behind you?
Oh, yeah, I can. So this is from the Modern Quilt Studio, and this was a mystery quilt that was 2 years ago now.
Mhm.
So, what they did was it's a lot like cotton cuts where they give you clues, but you cut out your own fabric and then at the end, you even chop it up a little bit more and they tell you how to put it together. So depending on how you roll through the mystery, um, whether you take a cruise somewhere or you get in a car and you hop, like the blocks could be different and the quilt could be different. There's 10 variations of this quilt because there's 10 different, we use a rainbow of colors. So this is just my colorway that I had. I absolutely love it. Um, it's probably, it's probably like 45 by 45. It's or 48 by 48, something like that. It's a square and it's beautiful. And I just straight line quilted it towards the center. So yeah.
So is this a virtual modern quilt builder you're part of, or what?
No, well, yeah, I guess a little bit virtual. So if you needed help, she was available a couple times during um let's see, it was probably 8 weeks, 8 to 10 weeks that she was giving clues out.
Mhm.
Um, and if we needed help, we could talk to her and get, answer questions and things like that. Um, but it was just an email and she would give us clues and then we would just post all of our things on her Facebook page.
So
So,
if a person wanted to make that quilt
mhm.
top themselves, how would they find that?
So we go to Modern Quilt Studio and look for the mystery quilts. I could try to find the link and post it later on after the live. Um, and I think it was $25 to get all the clues.
Mm-hmm.
I bought her fabric too, so it gave that shadowy effect. But you need just like two different yellows that the similar values. It's just like it would be like a shade. So you have a light and a dark version of each color.
Oh,
So,
cool.
um, but it really worked out really well. So
It's beautiful. I know I saw it the other day on Williams. I'm like, oh, I want to make that one. That's
yeah,
fun.
I've had it up on and off for the last year behind me. So it was the first time that I ever did curves was when I did the circle.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, it worked out really well. It did. I would do it again. Absolutely.
It's
So
gorgeous. Thank
thank
you
you.
for sharing that with us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm excited to see how your bag comes out too.
Me too.
Let's say hi to everyone in the chat. Joyce was here first. Hello, Robin. Hello, Shelby. It's good to see you, Shelby. Good to see you, Joyce Hernandez. Nice to see all y'all in here already. We have my honey in here. Hello, Dubrovka. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you here too.
Yes.
Let me see if there's anyone else that's come in since then. And hello, Geraldine. It's good to see you. Also, it's been a while since I've seen you, Geraldine. And hello, Lee. Welcome, welcome. Okay,
Yes.
so you're probably saying, y'all are like, please make up your mind what night you plan on doing this blog. The problem is yesterday we got up early because we were going to go shopping, and we had an errand to run at the police department, so we were there for a little while. Nothing bad happened. It's just a decision I've made that I want to try to do, and
Uh-huh.
we need their help to help accomplish it. So now we have paperwork to fill out, and then yeah, there's lots of little moving parts that we have to deal with, and we'll see what happens out of it. And then I'll let y'all know when I know something.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Well, some do in the chat.
No. I
I've
wasn't
been
on live yesterday, so
I've been living in Greenland for 14 years now, and I have had a permanent residency since 2013,
uh-huh.
and I want to have dual citizenship in this country.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
went up to the police department yesterday to have that discussion, and come to find out I could have did it 7 years ago. You can live here for 7 years and then ask for it. I've been here 14.
Well, we just
So
wanted to make sure you're ready.
yeah, I didn't know I could. I mean, we really didn't know. I mean,
Yeah.
there's lots of things. I wouldn't mind getting a Danish passport so that when I'm in Europe doing traveling, I don't have to use my American passport. I can use a Danish passport and not have near the hassle with it.
Mhm.
With the current state of affairs in our whole world going on right now, that would be helpful. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm not giving up my U.S. citizenship. That's not what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
don't anyone take that out of context and think that's what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. I just
No,
want the
I have a
ability
lot
to
of
have
friends that
citizenship
have dual
in both
citizenship.
countries. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, Jess. All
Yeah.
right, we have Cynthia in here. Welcome, welcome. And we have
Cynthia.
Brinka. Hello, it's been a minute. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Okay, so here's what I'm going to work on. So last night I was supposed to work on block number 24 of Snowshoe, which is the last. Yeah, that was my husband, y'all. um, I was supposed to do this actually 2 weeks ago, and he wasn't talking to me. I'll be frank. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with it. But I think tonight I have what I want to do with it. But because I was so busy yesterday, that's why I didn't end up doing it, because I didn't have enough time to cut the fabric, because I take time to audition fabric in the process of choosing the colors I'm going to use on a block. And I didn't know ahead of time what I had intended on until I go in there and pull out batiks and start saying, okay, I like this, this, and this, and then pull two extra colors out and see, well, does this work better? Today when I pulled them out, I had one extra color pulled out, and then like 2 minutes in, I'm like, nope, we're not using that one. And I decided to switch colors around. So you're going to see what's going to happen here. So this is the block. So as you can see, we have stars right here. Now it looks like they were doing some kind of piecing, but I think it was fussy cutting is what they were doing. Because when you come down here and look at the block, this is what you see.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so mine's going to look different than this one, of course, but we're going to see if the way I decided to do the colors is going to work. And also, this has flying geese. Katie's not doing flying geese tonight. We are going to do half square triangles because it will work just as fine for that 8-legged star.
It will.
And, yeah, and I'll have less the hassle with the top half of the flying geese because I get frustrated sometimes. Okay, so I have already.
Well, when you come to North Carolina, we will practice a flying geese. I love a flying geese.
They really tick me off. I care. Hey,
No, you're
Karen,
good.
yeah, it. I cut them all out to the right size, and then when I saw them on there, yeah.
Yes, I understand.
So we're going to use this teal.
Oh, that's pretty.
We're going to use this maroon or burgundy, whichever you want to call this color. And I don't know if I have a piece of weight. Oh, let me show you something. I think that this burgundy or maroon, whichever you want to call it, is from the same fabric line as this that you see me using so much of.
Oh, definitely.
Now, if I could figure out what fabric line this is from, maybe I could find some more of this dark blue. Because this is a navy dark blue.
Do you have Google on your phone?
Yeah.
If you go to the Google page and you hit the
looking it up.
Yeah.
But because this blue is so dark, maybe I need to take it outside and photograph and highlight so that it doesn't look like it's black because the camera seems to have trouble with it. So anyway, so we're going to use maroon. We're going to use my hashtag fabric right here, this part. So this is going to be on, these are going to be for half square triangles using the teal. And then for the big parts of the squares, we're going to use light turquoise and dark blue for that part of it. So let's see. And the center of the block, the very center, will have this teal square. So let's see what happens when I get all of this sewn together.
That'll look beautiful.
Hi, Felicia. Hello to anyone else who walked in I didn't see walk in. And Nora, you gotta move, girlfriend. Go get on your pillow. Go get on your pillow. She uses my foot pedal for a pillow.
Well, at least she's not sewing the machine. She's not making the machine go. So that's positive.
If the foot pedal had been down, it would have been going. When it's up, it doesn't move. That's what I like. Yeah, that's one of the advantages to this Janome is when the foot is up, it doesn't go anywhere. Oh, yeah. I found a video the other day, Jess.
Yeah.
And it was a master class on the Janome 6700B.
And
she's going along and everything she's showing I could see. And then when she went to start talking about the foot pedal plate, she forgot to put the camera down on the plate. Oh. So the whole conversation of her showing the different marks and what they mean and stuff was gone because there was no video. And that is what I wanted to see.
Yes. I know I use my marks on my Janome when I'm doing garments. So when I'm making my dresses and my jackets to make sure that I'm at 3/4 of an inch.
Yep.
Or half inch, really.
Yeah, half inch, because on here it shows 1 inch, 1.5, and 2.
Yes.
But somewhere on here is actually the 1/4, but I can't tell you exactly where it's at, but it's there.
Yeah, I have a 1/4 inch foot that has a guide on it.
Yeah, I do too.
That's all I use.
I
If I,
think when I come to this, I think when I come to the States, I'm going to pick up the because I want to switch my. I haven't used the HP side of this machine at all,
Mhm.
um, which people say once you switch over, you never want to go back to the other side ever again. I need to get a 1/4 inch foot with the. I have a 1/4 inch foot or HP 1/4 inch, but it doesn't have the guide on it. I want to get one with the guide on it, so when I first start out using the other side of it, I can get the hang of everything. Let's see. So what is everybody working on today, or have you just been chilling? What have you been doing today?
yes, tell us all the good stuff. Who's been
Yeah,
cooking?
now I want to know what you've been making for food too.
Yeah. What are we shopping for? Is your Christmas stuff almost done?
We spent so much money yesterday on food. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But I also I've been it's time for me to throw out all of my Teflon coated skillets because they're way past their what do you call life.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try this new brand that is supposed to be more durable, I guess. Otherwise, I'm gonna completely switch the smaller stuff to enamel cast iron if it doesn't work out. But anyway, I bought three. I bought a smaller wok, a bigger fry pan. It's a 28 centimeter one, and then I bought a smaller one, and then I bought a small griddle because I love making eggs and pancakes on a griddle.
Yes.
Instead of
That's
using the fry pan for the eggs, I put them on the griddle.
mhm.
And they were on sale, which made it made me want to buy it because full price. Oh my God, they're so pricey. And I also bought a KitchenAid chopper or a small. They're calling it a food processor, but it's a small one. I have an enormous big KitchenAid processor, but when it's just for like small amount for like me, I need an itty bitty one instead of having to break that big huge thing out.
Oh, definitely. There's no sense in having that big one.
And I kept looking at the air fryers and I still didn't buy one. This Nikolai's giving me the eye like, no, don't. Because I understand because every time I buy a small appliance, I use it maybe 2 or 3 times and then I'm like over it.
Oh,
That's why, because I have like a rice cooker and I go straight back to the stove to make rice because I have been making rice on the stove for so long. It's second nature to me to do it that way. And it's always perfect when I do it that way.
mhm.
And then we have an egg boiler thing. I don't use that either because I go and do it on the stove. It's so weird. I just like using my stove for some things that I don't feel like I need an appliance for.
Exactly. Exactly. Joyce says she's cleaning her house.
Oh, goodness. Getting ready for Christmas, I bet.
Cynthia says she should be packing for her trip for Oklahoma next month, but she's sewing little Christmas bags instead.
Hey, sewing's bit. Yep. You can
Oh,
always get ready for going on your trip later. Let's see here. No one else said what they were doing yet?
not yet.
Not yet. What else is what are the rest of y'all doing? Y'all are very quiet today.
Um, well, today, like, oh, my kids went to their grandparents to make gingerbread houses. So I spent the whole day moving furniture, like vacuuming behind it because it's been a minute
Yeah.
with school and session and everything. Um, and then let's see, clean my whole bathroom, swept and mopped the house. My face looks pink because I've been working all day. Um, Hi Nifty, how are you? Welcome in.
Hey, Nifty, welcome, welcome.
Um, uh, the walls are my next thing. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. I'll start with the walls.
Like fun. I needed, I think what we're going to attack tomorrow is the foyer. Because I'm gonna pull, there's a rubber mat that we've had down for when Coda was here. And I'm gonna pull that rubber mat up, and we're gonna scrub the heck out of everything in there. And then we're gonna take I have a big huge trunk in our bedroom.
Yeah.
That we're moving to the foyer, because I'm gonna take the area where the trunk is at and temporarily use Coda's cot, so that when I, because I sometimes I kick Nora off the bed because she won't stay away from me when I'm sleeping.
Oh yeah.
She wants to get up against me, which makes too much body heat. Or if I'm in pain, I don't need, she can tell when I'm in pain, and she's too attentive.
Yeah, she wants to be with her mama.
And just touching me sometimes, just like, oh, please stop, don't. And you can't, and it's not her fault I feel like that. Because when I'm like that, I just, yeah, it's annoying. So anyway, I want to fix it, put the big cot in there, and at least she can get up off that heated flooring. And when I get a chance, I'm gonna order a smaller one for her. And we got to buy a ramp to put off one side of our bed, and we got to figure out where we're going to put the ramp so that neither one of us are stubbing our toes on it. Because she turned 7. Oh, wait a minute. What's today's date? Uh-oh. I'm thinking today was her birthday or tomorrow was her birthday.
Well, today's my dog's birthday.
Yeah.
So that would be cool if they were twinsies.
Yeah. She turned 7. How old yours gonna be?
Oh, Flash is only gonna be 3. No, 3? Oof. Yeah, I think 3 or 4. Oh my word. I had this dog.
7. And I'm already noticing she's a lot more mature acting. She still gets all hyper and stuff.
Yeah.
But she's not, when I ask her to do something, it's weird how she knows when I'm telling her. Like, I'll tell her, go see daddy. She goes and sees daddy.
She knows. She knows that.
Tell her to sit, she sits. What else does she know? She knows about FOOD for the most part.
Oh yes, yes they do.
And Dachshunds are funny dogs because sometimes, all Dachshunds have a stubborn streak, no matter whose dog they are. And so every now and then I'll tell her to come when we're outside, and she'll look at me, and then you'll see her look at the direction she was thinking about going in, and debate, like she's debating, do I want to listen or do I want to get over there and get in trouble?
Yep.
Because she knows the neighbor throws food on the ground, which I don't want her eating. Because she's on a raw diet and they throw cooked food out there, and I don't want her, I don't want her eating any of it. Because she managed to disappear on me one night. And I discovered, and the wind was blowing so hard, so I didn't know what had happened. She scared the daylights out of me. She was next door eating food, and then for 3 days she had a bellyache.
She doesn't understand. Nope.
I want you to eat people's food for a darn reason, especially if they like put something that has bones in it. Cooked bones are bad for dogs. Raw bones aren't, but cooked ones are. I mean, you can even let them eat raw fish bones, and there's not a problem with that.
Well, I go to the butcher, and I grab, because my neighbor next door, he owns a butcher shop here in town. And so I just go and get femurs for Flash. And she'll just sit out and just chomp away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks like Robin says, I finished my quarter diamonds. Now she's working on half diamonds. She needs 12. You're rolling along with that quilt top.
You go, girl.
And then Nikki says she's making cotton bathroom mat to step on when she gets out of the tub. And hello, Sewing Wolf. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
And Sewing Wolf said she's knitting a hat. Cool.
You guys are busy, busy.
Busy, busy.
I like it.
And it is hot in this house. This weather is so weird here. Let me see, what is our temperature today? Our temperature says 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Still no snow. I'm like, we might not have a white Christmas. And I think it's teasing all the Greenlandic people here in South Greenland because everybody's like, there's no. So here's the thing about snow. When there's snow on the ground, and because we're losing daylight every day that passes all the way up to winter solstice, we lose more daylight. And we're down to, hang on, let me tell you what we're down to as of today. I think we're down to 5 hours, I believe.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I believe it.
Hold on a minute, I'm gonna go look because I haven't posted the newest one up on my YouTube yet.
No, I've been watching that too because I know that it's with
It's
coming
getting
up.
closer. Yeah, we're going to be real close where we hardly have any daylight left. Where's my Google thing? Because that's helping me keep up with this. Here we go. So today is the 13th. So let's stick in the 13th. Okay. So on December the 13th, which is today, here in our town, we have approximately 18 hours and 16 minutes of darkness as the day offers only about 5 hours and 44 minutes of daylight from 10:06 a.m. to 3:50 p.m. with the rest of the 24-hour period being nighttime. So there you have it.
There we go.
5 hours. And so why I brought it up is when there's snow on the ground, it doesn't look as dark outside.
Yeah.
The sun or the snow is reflective. And right now we have no reflection outside. So when you walk out, it's disorienting because it's pitch black outside.
I'm so used to seeing. Yeah.
Hey there, Jean. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Cynthia says we have to spell treat and stick around our dog. Yeah.
I just tell Flashy, you want a lollipop? And she just, her tail just starts going at 100 miles an hour. I was like, all right, let's go get a lollipop. She's right there for food dish. She knows where to go.
There's actually a song called that.
Yes. I always sing lollipop, lollipop.
Okay, now I know that these are going to be 1.5 inch. So that means those half triangles, I could have cut them a little bit smaller so I didn't have to waste. Darn it. That's okay.
Okay. We're doing this. Oh yeah. All right.
I have really enjoyed doing this because it's really improving my sewing skill set.
Mm-hmm.
I finally understand, for the most part, the mechanics of these blocks.
Well, I mean, that was a good challenge for, are you going to continue it into 26?
Yeah, I would like to. This quilt top I'm going to do as a queen size, so I need 36 blocks, and then the sashing's going to go in there, and it's going to make it, I think, 102 by. If I put the board, it does call for a 6-inch border.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure whether I want to put a 6-inch border on it. I think I want to lean more toward a 4-inch maybe. But I don't know, I might change my mind. Yeah, with this with the border on it, it would make it 102 by 102. Listen to this. You know how many yards of backing it's going to take?
Oh, let's see here. 102. Well, you could do 108, like a 3 yards.
What, two? It's going to take 9 yards of regular.
Yeah.
Wait, it says 9 and 3/4 yards. So I could probably get away with buying 3 yards of 108, right?
It's going to be really tight.
So maybe more like 3.5. Uh-oh, I lost Jess.
She would work with you with that. Like um she would do it to the best of her abilities.
Yeah,
I don't really have a problem when I'm on my long arm if I'm that close. Like I've been within 2 inches on both sides, but just for room for error. So
yeah, because then we have to. That's right. I have to overlap too. I forgot about that. So 3.5 would probably be better.
yeah,
I would
but it
think.
is a lot of fabric. It definitely is.
It's gonna be expensive, this one. I mean, I got she's I don't know, I don't think I'm taking this one with me because she's going to quilt my sugary dew first.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I have a backing for my sugary dew because I need to take it with me and go to a store and different quilting shops and find and find something that talks to me because it's my first I made that was my first finished quilt top, and I want it to have I know I don't want to do a white background in the back on the back of it, but I definitely want to use something I don't have that's not batik because the whole front is batik. And I just don't know what color I want to do it in, and I won't know until I go in a store and take it with me.
A couple more people have popped in. Hi, Jean. Hi,
Hi.
Joy. And then Kim. Yeah.
Yeah, hi Kim. It's good to see you in here. Let me see. Joyce came. She says, "Hi Katie." But hey, Joyce. She says, "Hey." She says, "Hi Katie Bugs, Jess, and
I love
everyone."
it.
I love that nickname too. Someone else calls me Kimmikins because I had that name from my IRC days.
Hmm.
I started out just being called Kimmy, or I used Kimmy as one of my nicks. And the
Hmm.
other one was Shumardi, which is the genus name of an oak tree. Quercus Shumardi. And people started calling me Shumi and Kimmy, and the Kimmy turned into Kimmykins.
Oh, that,
So my Hotmail account, not Hotmail, my Gmail account has Kimmykins on it.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Sometimes when I run into someone
Yeah, I like that.
from my RC days, it'll either
Oh,
be Kimmykins or Hi Shumi, it's been a long time.
mhm.
It's funny. No. Hey Lainey, welcome, welcome.
Hi, Lainey.
So I need to share those of you who are subscribed to my channel. Jess, I don't know if you filled out the form yet. I'm doing a giveaway on New Year's to celebrate New Year's plus my 10,000 milestone. And I'm still floored by even saying that. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, we're giving away 8 gift cards that are 25 bucks a piece. And on the form that you fill out, you get to pick which uh, vendor you would like your gift card from. So here's the link for the Google form. If you don't fill out the form and I do the drawing on New Year's Eve during my third annual 12-hour live, you will not get your name drawn because you have to have a form done because I'm not going to chase anyone down. It's easier to have your information. I lost Jess. It's uh it's easier to have your information than for me to try to chase you down to get it. We lost Jess. So right now what I'm doing is I'm building the half square triangles part of this. And then once I get them all done and at the right size, then I'll show you how I'm putting this together. And then you'll see it all come together. Uh-oh, she lost her internet. Yikes. Just hop on when you get it back, Jess. Hopefully you'll get it back. She's working on it, she says. So anyway, that's what we're going to do here is I wanted to get these half triangles done first. And then, now on these ones, I made them a little bit bigger and I'm going to trim these down before I open them up, but I'll go ahead and press these bigger ones. Welcome back.
Hi. My internet kicked me off. That's so weird.
I know sometimes that happens with technology. It's okay. I figured you'd get back when you could.
Oh yes, it was. I yelled at my kids. I was like, who else's internet is not working? I'm like, this is not good.
Yep, not good. Get knocked off for no reason.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's embarrassing to me. Like no, I don't like that when it happens. Nope.
Yeah, I understand. I don't either, but it happens sometimes,
Yeah.
unfortunately. I think I cut these for. What were these for? I'll find out in a minute. I need to put this block right in the middle of this board.
Mhm.
I need to see where the burgundy's going. Yeah, where am I putting it?
Right. All my bag making skills are coming back. Like I used to make bags with my mom all the time, like lunch boxes and everything for my kids.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw this fabric, I was in Vegas with William and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to make with this, but I need it. And so I'm really glad that we're making a bag. Yes. I need another bag in my life.
Oh, maybe I'm not using burgundy after all. Wow. Okay, it's okay. It's all good. This poor book is getting a beating. Look at it. I've broken the spine.
It's well used.
Yep.
Yes. I think I want to get that book eventually. It's in my Amazon pack. It's in
Yeah,
my cart.
it's not terribly expensive. I mean, I paid when I bought it a long, long time ago. It was $29.99 on Amazon, I think. I don't
Yeah.
know. I have to go back. I probably bought this in 20. I'm thinking either 2015 or 2016, but I can backtrack to see how much I actually paid for it. But right now it's $32 on Amazon, so it's still not
No,
bad price
no,
wise, considering everything else being so expensive these days.
exactly.
Those crochet books that I showed on the live from Tuesday,
Yeah.
the one by Eddie Ekman, that book is $7 now. I paid way more for that when I bought it way back when.
hmm
So anyone that wants to buy that book, go buy it while it's that cheap.
I know. Don't
Because
you wish you get like a refund?
no, time
No,
has been too
I
long.
do. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I wish I had it at that price.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw it because I was getting the link. So if anyone asked, where can I buy the book?
hmm
And when I looked, I'm like, really? Just $7? Oh my God, no, I paid more than that for it.
Yeah. I wish I knew. In a way, I think eventually I'm going to learn how to crochet. So I
Yeah,
would love to learn. Um, my mom does dish towels and stuff like that for her house.
I could always show you when I come to North Carolina, show you
hmm
the basics.
Yeah.
So this is how I started. I was 11 and my dad decided he was going to go see his sister. This is the only time I met my paternal aunt because I only had one.
hmm
Um, when we drove up into her yard, oh my God, Jess, she had the most beautiful garden I'd ever seen as an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
This was ornamental garden, not food garden like my mom grew, because my mother grew extraordinary food gardens.
hmm
So I didn't know I had the superpower until she saw me looking at all of her plants, and she walked up to me and she says, "You like all this, don't you?" I'm like, "It's so beautiful. I
Yeah.
love your garden." So she asked me if I had any plants of my own at home, and I said, "No, I've never tried to grow anything."
Mm.
So she says, "Well, I'm gonna give you some cuttings of these coleus." She had really colorful coleus, and they were big. And so she gave me some clippings. She took them inside, wrapped them in the bottom half of them in wet paper towels, stuck that part of it in a bag, and told me what to do when I got them home. And when you walk in her house, there is crochet everywhere. So me being the person I am, because I always ask questions, I asked her, I said, "Did you make all of this?" She says, "Yes." And I said, "Well, how did you make this?" And it was like one question after another question after another question after. I mean, I was, and my dad was giving me dirty looks because I knew I was going to be in trouble when we went home because I opened my mouth. And she sat down and she said, "Come sit with me." She got a ball of yarn and a crochet hook out, and she was showing me how to do basic stitches like chain stitch, single crochet stitch, double crochet stitch, treble crochet, just the basic stuff. She gave me the ball of yarn and gave me the hook and told me to take it home with me.
Oh, that's
That's
amazing.
where it started with me. And then I started messing with those stitches. And then when I would go to the school library, because I practically lived in the library half the time, every time we had recess or anything like that, that's where I was in the library. And I would check out crochet books and bring them home with me. And I learned how to read the books.
I think that's my
Hello.
biggest thing. I don't know how to read it. So,
Once you figure it out, though, it's not so hard.
yeah.
You
Hi,
just,
Jason. How are you?
hey, Jason, this is Andy's husband. Good to see you, Jason, I think. And hello, B Tamwin.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, Terry Emston. Hey, Tammy. Terry, sorry. She said she just told me who she was.
Yes. Hi, Terry. How are you? I just saw that you commented on my video just a few moments ago too, because your name popped up.
For those of you who want to change your name back to what you had it, I have a video that 3.5 uh 3.5 minute video on how to fix your handle.
Mm.
So how are you doing, Jason and Terry? Sometimes I can't get words off my tongue for some weird reason.
Oh, Jason said it's always a pleasure hanging out with you, Katie.
Thank you. It's always fun hanging
Yeah.
out with you. I spend a lot of time over there. Oh, how many is anyone in here a follower of Curmudgeon in Alaska? Any of you watch their videos? He
Mm-mm.
posted a video this morning. I guess it was this morning or late last night, of Thanksgiving Day while they were setting up a live on Thanksgiving Day. It got video. They had an earthquake, and when the video first starts, you see the lights from the ceiling kind of moving a little bit, and then all of a sudden you hear this noise, and the whole house is shaking. So anyway, he showed us the damage that 6 point earthquake did to their house, and it's going to be costly what they have to do.
No.
It was strong enough. He has these big 8x8 timber uh beams that run up through the house that
Yeah.
holds the weight of the other beams that holds the second floor of the house. And there's cracks in the beams itself. You can actually see them, and you can also see in spots where the when it cracked the beam, it twisted it and
Oh,
pushed some of it out from the cracks. And all of his beams that are up that are throughout that house right there are done like that. And then he said he crawled up underneath the house to look at that under there, and they found issues under there too. He's very unhappy about this right now.
Yeah. Well, that's just what nature will do.
Yeah, he's trying to decide on whether they should just tear the whole house down and start over. You know, uh, keep as much of the stuff that they take, off the house
Yeah,
that they
repurpose it. Yeah.
repurpose it, and just if he said if they do tear the house down, then they're going to move the house further up the property, away from the cabin that they
Hmm.
have next to them, and rebuild on, redo the whole foundation part of it.
Okay.
When I saw that, that's the first time I've seen someone I know right in the middle of a earth shake, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Definitely nothing we wish upon anyone. So, okay.
Jason says it will be a good time to just relax and hang out. That's a good plan, and thank you for coming to hang out with us.
Absolutely. Do you
Right.
do French seams when you were a garment sewer?
When I was making them as a teenager,
Yeah.
no.
No.
I don't even, when I started hearing about French seams and was using a serger or whatever you call it thing,
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you use that for? I never did it when I was making all my clothes. Now it's like a thing, I guess. So I'm like, well, if I make my blouse and I don't put a serge thing on, is someone going to say I'm a bad seamstress?
Oh, no, no. Well,
Because clothes
this
wear
bag does
out.
French seams.
Do what now?
The bag that I'm making does French seams.
Yeah, I don't. I would if you're going to put a French seam in a garment, aren't you going to have to make it bigger in order to accomplish that?
Yeah, you would have to because I mean, yeah, you would. You would have to.
The biggest challenge I had when I was making my own clothes as a teenager is my shoulder width from here to here on the back is 17 and a half inches wide.
Hmm.
But I wore a size 8 to size 10 dress or skirt. Uh, Mostly was dresses because I loved making dresses over work skirts and shirts because it was just, I loved doing that. I would have to modify the top half of the dress to fit my wide shoulders without doing anything to the bosom area because I didn't have any bosom back then. I was nearly flat chested.
Hi, Denise. How are you? Welcome
Please,
in.
welcome. So that was fun trying to learn how to do that. And you know what my favorite skirt was I loved making, and I wish I had a picture of it. Have you ever seen an 8 gore skirt?
An eight what?
An 8 gore skirt.
Oh,
Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture of one. I loved making them because I liked flary skirts. So I would either make really wide A-frame, A-shaped skirts that float around my legs,
mm-hmm.
or I would make 8 gore or 6 gore skirts because I just some reason when it flows with your legs, it was just yummy. I'm weird.
No, you're not
Very
weird.
young, and I liked the way it felt against my knee.
I like the Empire and A-line like dress look on myself.
It's
So
like that flowing around your legs is just comfortable.
yeah.
Let's see if I can find a picture of an 8 gore skirt.
Cynthia says she tried to change her handle, but it didn't work.
Did you try to put a dash? One thing I can tell you is when you're doing it, if you try to put a dash or anything in there, it will not let you.
Mm,
It, yeah. Hmm.
no dashes, y'all.
This is not. No, that's. Let me see. This doesn't even show the one like I made when I was a girl, but it had like top part of the skirt would be fitted to the waist and to the hips, and then about 6 inches below, you had this extra fabric that would come into play where you were pleating it in. So
Okay.
whenever your legs move, it would, because there are different kinds of A4 skirts. There's kinds where it's just 8 pieces of a skirt that creates an A-frame, but
Uh-huh.
on this it had like pleats in it, and it looked like and I made a dress jacket to go with it, and I wore a blouse up underneath it, so you could like use it for office wear or whatever. And I had made mine out of broadcloth of all things, and
Mm-hmm.
it worked, but it was a dark navy blue color. I can't find a good picture of it. I'll have to do some research.
Yeah.
I bet I have that pattern in my storage unit though.
Hi, Tammy. How are you doing? Welcome in.
Hi, Tammy. Hello. Welcome. It's good to see you here. There's 16 of these because I didn't want to do a flying geese.
It's all right.
Yep, it sure is.
You're gonna master it.
Now there's flying geese on that dragon fruit, but you get to use paper for it, and it makes the most perfect flying geese. Oh my god, I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
there's no flaws in it. My dragon fruit is really coming together. I am so excited because after I make this next set of 4 quadrant sets,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be almost ready to start the hard part, which is going to be that snail thing.
Uh-huh.
And once I get the snail part, I can start sewing it. I can at least sew one of the full quadrants together. And I think it's going to be gorgeous. Okay. So this is where we are so far with this. And then these portions here are going to be where you find the 8-legged star.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice. I know what that burgundy is for now. It's for the center of that star. I don't know what I was thinking about, but I think I might have cut it wrong. Okay, so the center of that is F, wait, no, E. And they're supposed to be 2.5. Oh, what are you complaining about? Daddy's not paying attention to you?
Oh, dare Daddy not pay attention to her.
Mm. Oh, I know why that's weird. Okay. All right. Now that I got all these little half square triangles created, here whining,
Mm-hmm.
just it's that little I call it chirping to start with. She probably has to go to the bathroom. Wow. That's probably what she's complaining about. It's time to go shoo. Denise says, Katie and Jay and everyone, greetings and salutations. It's good to see you, Denise. I hope you're doing good today. And then Tammy says hi to everyone. I'm just going to have my hands busy working on my project. And then Joyce says, Jess, I have gotten so much better with the flying geese watching you. And then Joyce says, love the blues. Yeah, wait till you see my unconventional use of color in this block. It's going to be fun. You know me, I never. Always good. Because you know what's amazing, Jess, is when you look at this, look, when you see this,
Mhm.
then let's try not to knock something off. When you see all of that just hanging out there like that,
Yeah,
it's like, it's
magic.
gorgeous.
Yes, yes.
And I
I
think
feel the
I
same way about my Vlogmas quilt. I understand exactly what you're thinking.
and I think I figured out I haven't figured out where the blocks are actually going to lay, but the layout is besides the layout. I knew what the layout will look like, but what I mean is, you probably noticed that I have some blocks where they have no background, and I'm doing one right now that has no background. So
Yeah,
I need to make sure since there's going to be 36 blocks. 18 of them need to be without the background, and 18 need to be with the background because I have an idea if I can get it laid out the way I'm thinking, the ones that are I use the background on, they're gonna look like they're floating.
yeah.
I think it'll create a cool effect. Or I could just not know what I'm talking about.
Oh no, it will. It will. It'll
Hey,
give that, it'll give it a some movement. And I love that whole like, are they on point or are they you gonna keep them horizontal?
um, the layout, I guess you haven't seen the layout. Here's the layout, which is even more unconventional. When I was doing this weird, this is gonna be Katie all the way. I really have enjoyed doing this. It's given me some inspiration on something I'm going to do in the future, I think. This is the layout right here, Jess.
Oh, oh wow.
So it's
Yeah,
going to have totally interesting altogether.
that's cute.
Yep.
No, I like the whole wonky look of it. It's great.
Like, let's make it even wonkier, you know? Hopefully it won't be a, bad idea, but I don't think so. I
No.
think it'll look cool like that, set up that way. Thank you, Joyce, for the super chat. I appreciate that so much.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
I'm trying to
Hi,
save up
Gladys.
my Gladys. Hey, Gladys, it's good to see you. I'm saving up for hardware. I'm going to have to buy a laptop because my other laptop until I can get some. I don't know. I might or take it back to. I could take it with me to the United States and have someone unload it for me and then reset the whole thing for me.
Mhm. Hi, Linda. How are you doing?
The
Welcome
operating
in.
system. Hey, Linda. I am totally locked out of the operating system. And
Wow.
I don't want to reset the OS because I have videos that I didn't get that I can't access right now that should have been up already.
Yeah.
Pictures and yeah, we're not resetting it until we get my stuff backed up off of it. And then we'll reset it, see if it'll load back up or not, or it could be a hardware problem.
Hmm.
We won't know until I try resetting it. I think I know what caused it. Why it caused it, I don't know.
Yeah.
We use this software called Advest.
Hmm.
It's a it has virus protection, but it also has other things on it, like keeping people from tracking you. We have a
Hmm.
VPN comes on it, so I use my VPN.
Yeah.
Um, Different little things. Now, sometimes I can't use my VPN because someone's website won't allow you to. But yeah, it's different little things you can use that VPN for. These are going to be really tiny sewing them together, Jess, because they're 1.5 inch.
Oh, the Hesper triangles?
Yes,
Oof. I didn't know they were that small. I mean, I'm watching you, but I'm like,
they are small. You have to do both? No. Oh, just the one? 2 hours later, she's going to want to go back out again. Seems to be a thing with her.
hmm.
Yeah, because see these blocks right here, Jess? This is 4.5 inches. So these four stars are going to be 4.5 inches when they're
Yeah.
unfinished.
Yeah.
So that must be why these are so
It
tiny.
needs to be. Yes. Oh,
And I didn't
be
realize
adorable though. It's gonna be a beautiful quilt. quilt block.
Pretty though.
Yes. Hmm.
It's just going to be a little bit tedious.
Yeah, when I'm working with stuff that small, I really gotta, take my time, work through it.
Yep. On that flying piece thing, it was telling you to cut the one part of it at 1 7/8, and I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, we're talking about small.
That is small. There's a couple blocks that I've dealt with that small. There's like, Fat Quarter Shop's gonna do the socialites,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm debating. I think I'm gonna do the one that has the 6 and the 3 inch.
Yeah, that's what me and Chandra are thinking of doing is the 3 and 6 inch.
So I just wanna challenge myself a little bit next year.
I'm going to do it as a so-long for the channel.
Hmm.
We won't start it until Socialites is 2 weeks in. Because Shonda doesn't have time to come on a live every week for it. So
Oh
we're
yeah.
so what we're going the plan is we're gonna talk to each other, and one of us will do one of the blocks off camera and the other block will be done on the live, but we won't be doing the same block at the same time.
Hmm.
Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah. So that you're showing both the blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we start the first week in the first Friday in March, there'll already be 2 weeks of blocks done by Kimberly.
Yeah.
So one of those blocks I'll pick to do offline, and she'll do that one online on our live, and then she'll pick one. She'll pick the other one to do offline while I do that one online.
Hmm. I'm gonna try to do it real time with her and post videos on my channel as I go.
Yep. So Denise, when I travel to the States, I come with 2 suitcases with air. Well, I'll be flying into Denmark, not straight to the US. And then if I'm flying with Delta Air, I can have up to 50 pounds per suitcase because I fly it's called something business. It's not first class. It's like the next one after that.
Business?
I think it's business. Yeah, business something. Business economy business or something like that. And you can do 50 pounds. You can have 2 checked baggages weighing 50 pounds a piece. The reason I bring an extra empty suitcase is when I fly back, I will have both suitcases with stuff in them. And then when I get to Copenhagen, I will mail one of the suitcases, or I may just pay the extra weight on Air Greenland and do it like that. I don't know yet.
Hmm.
I think last time I ended up mailing the second suitcase home because it was cheaper. As far as the domestic flight's concerned, I haven't figured out what I'm going to do when I go to California yet. I wish I could find someone who wanted to do a cross the country drive. We would fly and then rent a car and drive back because I'm going to get all my stuff out of my youngest daughter's house, plus
Hmm.
Tom's stuff, and it would be cheaper to just rent a car, put all that stuff in the back seat and in the trunk, and drive to, do a 3 day drive.
Yeah.
And it would take me through. It'd be like almost going like I only remember brief parts of when my dad moved us from San Diego. I was 5. So I only have like vague memories of that trip. So it probably would cause some deja vu, probably like I had when I took the kids to San Diego and I took them to the zoo. I
Yeah.
felt like I had been to that zoo because I knew parts of it for some strange reason. So I called my mom and I said, Mom, did you used to take me and my sisters to the zoo? She's to the San Diego Zoo. She says, Yeah, why? I said, Because I'm here in San Diego with my kids and we're at the zoo and I feel like I have been here. She said, She used to take us every week to the zoo.
Mhm. That's amazing that.
Yeah. And I kind of have brief memory. It feels like deja vu going to Balboa Park because she would take us to Balboa Park. And We went to Coronado so many times because back then Coronado had a ferry, not a bridge. And then when I took the kids, it now has a bridge. Joyce says, unfortunately, I can't do anything smaller than 2-inch blocks. My old fingers just won't let me. Hey, Julie Kuhn, how are you? So Air Greenland has a 20-kilo thing on checked baggage, and you can have one carry-on plus a small personal, like a purse. With Delta Air, you can have a carry-on and a personal item too.
Yeah.
Because that's who I'll end up flying with from Copenhagen is Delta Air.
Mm-hmm.
I used to fly with Norwegian Air, but when the pandemic happened, it hurt their long haul flights, and so the government made them sell all of their Dreamliners.
Oh, wow.
Only do domestic flights now in Europe. But that plane, oh my God, Jess,
Yeah.
it was heavenly. You couldn't hear the engines. They had this beautiful lighting that helped you relax, and their staff was exceptional.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I really loved it because I don't like the no. There's things I love flying. That's not the problem. It's people
Mhm.
that's the problem. And I
Yeah.
always remember that one class below the. I can't think of what they called it on that flight either. It was called economy something. Not the economy. It was like one step up from that.
Mm-hmm.
You got more leg room, plus the seats were just a tad bigger, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And if I picked the right, I could pick the right seat. I would like you'd have a flat wall in front of you or whatever, so you had more leg room there.
Oh, yeah, right in the front. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I always took an outside seat because I couldn't be stuck in the middle of two people.
Oh, I always try to get the window.
I used to do the window, but now I can't do the window anymore because I can't stand to be crowded. I miss being in the window seat because I used to could fly the window seat without a trouble, but now they've got these plane seats have, gotten smaller. We're almost there with this where I can put heat back on these little half square triangles. Just pressing them open right now. Hey, Michelle, it's good to see you. And hello, Mary H. Uh, just forgot her name. Terry says she just finished the Lori Holt vintage Christmas quilt, all 6.5-inch blocks. Some pieces were 3/4 inch. She used glue on those pieces. It was fun to make. That sounds like fun. And then Michelle saying hi to everybody, including Nikolai. And then Tammy says, I haven't flown since 2013 and I used to always fly Delta. I'm flying United next week. It's going to be interesting. United is like, okay, domestic. I've done many domestic flights for United. The problem is every time I do a domestic flight, I end up sick.
I haven't been on United in forever.
Yeah, it's like flying in a boxcar, or I call it a sardine can because that's what it feels like.
But I've been flying with Southwest lately and Delta, I think. Oh, I've done Frontier once or twice here.
I've always been reluctant to try Southwestern because they seem to have a boatload of problems all the time.
Southwest?
Yeah, they're
Oh,
always
I,
they're
yeah.
always because of something.
Yeah, I've never had a problem flying with Southwest.
They had all that digital stuff happen. I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago, I think it was.
Oh,
But I saw a video the other day. I don't know if you've been hearing about these things or not, but there's been small aircraft falling from the sky over the last.
Hmm.
Someone had, I guess, had a cam video on their car or something, and this
Hmm.
little Cessna plane had to crash on the highway, and I guess because his engine shut down or something,
Yeah.
his plane flopped down on the car in front of the person who had the camera on while that car was running, going down the highway. So the people that thing got sat on, they didn't even know what was going on, what happened to them, I don't think. But it was scary seeing that.
Yeah. Mm. Hi, Regina.
Hi, Regina. Welcome,
Yeah,
welcome.
Money. Yes. Welcome in.
It's good to see everyone. Aren't United luggage rules more restrictive than most others? I don't know. Jess will have to answer that question.
That's a very good question. I
I
don't know.
seem to recall that I had a carry-on, but I also had a suitcase, if I remember right. And I might have paid a little extra for the suitcase, but it was no big deal because,
I don't remember. I haven't flown United in oof, years.
yeah, I won't know until I start setting up my domestic. I have to figure out when I want to go to California for one thing.
Yeah.
First, I got to get my flight with Air Greenland set to go to Denmark, and then get my flight from Denmark to Jacksonville because I think that's where I'm gonna fly in at.
Hmm.
Then I will go from there on all the other flights I got to deal with because we're gonna drive to North Carolina because I plan on the way back from North Carolina, we are going to do a little mini road trip so I can see my birth town.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I have never seen where I was born. I was born on the Navy base in Charleston, South Carolina. This does not look right. This looks too big. But let's see if it is.
Hmm.
Let's find out if it is. Oh, maybe it's going to be right by the time you sew it all on there. Okay.
Gotta account for those quarter inches and
Yeah,
yeah.
because right now it looks too big.
So it should be probably about a half inch bigger than what it should be right now.
Yeah, it's what it looks like it is.
Oh.
So it just looks tricksy to me, and yeah, but it probably is going to work itself all out just because my brain is saying, that doesn't look right.
Hmm.
Now, do I want wait, do I want yeah, I want the turquoise to run. No, I want to turn this around. Let's turn this around. Let's do it like this. Yeah. I'm wondering if I shouldn't change this color to something else. All right, you guys, opinion. Here's a question for you, and I'm gonna make a poll so you can help me with it. And you'll see it when I start laying it out. Hold on a minute. The poll is going to ask you, should we leave the big square in the middle turquoise or should we use a different color? That's going to be the question of the day. And you'll see why as I'm putting things together. E-Q-O-I-S. I still spelled that wrong. That's not turquoise anyway, that's teal. I could change it to. All right, here's the poll. Okay, let me get back to laying it out now. Because I'm using the teal here along the star too.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna move these out a little bit so they're not messing with people's eyeballs. I bet we should change that color right there. I'm thinking. I have that song stuck in my brain that I shared with you. It's like it doesn't want to go away. It's crazy. You mean show the block from the book, Mary? That does look weird, doesn't it?
Um, what would you, burgundy, you said, right?
Yeah, this right here. I could change it to that color for this color here. You know, make a big one out of this color too. Pull
Yeah,
the color over so that all four of these blocks plus the center could have this color.
there, exactly. Try what I would do.
I'll
Yeah.
go cut one and see what we'll compare them. Let me go cut one.
See. Again here. Oh, let's get these straps straightened out. There we go.
And if I change the color, then I could turn that turquoise back around the way I had it.
Mm-hmm.
Or that teal, sorry.
Yeah.
It's not really turquoise. I think it's more teal. Okay. Let's see if this burgundy looks better in here, and I can turn these around. I know what I can do. I can make another one with the turquoise turned around so y'all can see both directions of this. So there's this way of doing it, which looks like an X to me. Or we can do it like this. Let me turn the turquoise the way I was originally going to do it, which would have been this way. Yeah, because I turned that around, it changed the way it looked now that I see that.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't, because if I do that, then I need to make, if I leave it like this block this way, I'll need to change the corners to this color, to the hashtag color. Otherwise, it's going to have this weird pattern, which wouldn't hurt. It's not going to hurt it.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the rest of these at? Uh-oh, what did you do with the rest of them?
It's pretty with the burgundy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm thinking the burgundy might work better.
Yeah.
What about all the
Yeah,
rest
I'm
of it?
thinking so too.
Yeah.
No, Denise, I'm not going to use the serger for this bag today. I'm almost finished with it. I just got to do some top stitching.
That's the second time that book has hit the floor. I kind of misplaced the rest of my. Now I know I made 16 of these. So
Mm.
where did I leave them at?
Oh, where? Oh, where?
Go. That's too funny. Not funny.
No.
So let me turn. Dang it. I'm just going to swipe one from over here so you can see it with the turquoise.
Cynthia says burgundy too.
I'm thinking the burgundy as well. Yeah, I think the burgundy works better.
Now, what is your poll saying?
That's what they're saying.
I didn't look on it.
The question, should the teal stay in the middle or be changed to another color? So is this yes to changing the color or leaving the, oh my God, I worded this wrong. Let me try, hang on. I shouldn't have said it the way I wrote it. Let me rewrite it because that, yeah, that's like double whatever. Let me ask the question in a different way. Use the teal in the middle
Jean says yes to change it.
or use the burgundy in the middle. So what I'm going to put on the answer is we're going to put teal on one and we're going to put burgundy on the other one, and then you guys revote for me. Okay. Sorry about that. I should have worded that better than I did. The burgundy with the second star is pretty. Yeah. And let me put the corners on this one so you can see the corners on it. Because basically that pink is going to shine out because this teal's like a background sort of. Yeah. It still looks weird, but okay. And I have lost the rest of my half triangles. That is very strange. That's okay. Nothing I can't fix.
Too much stuff on this desk.
It seems like I'm so disorganized, doesn't it?
Sometimes I feel that way too when I'm trying to get everything, all my ducks in a row.
Yeah, it's strange when it makes you feel like you're not doing something right. When I know I was organized to start with.
Yeah, they're there.
The problem is I didn't cut enough.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I was cutting before I started the live, so maybe I just moved up how, you know. That's probably what I did. I probably didn't cut enough, and I thought I had lots of them.
Mm-hmm.
And these are tiny, so let's see. That's going to make 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. How many do I have already? 1, 2. So we have
I have 8.
8. So
8.
I have 8, 10, 12, 14. I don't know why this one has, there must be one. Oh, yeah, there's one missing. I must have lost it or something. My house steals my stuff. How about that? Y'all
You
all have
do.
it together here directly. What I will do before I make more half triangles is let me see what everybody's voted on now. Something's 100%. Everybody's saying burgundy. All right, burgundy is bye-bye teal.
Teal.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and sew one of these together so y'all can see what it looks like, and then we will deal with my shortness of me not making enough blocks, apparently. All right, we need to change feet. I'm going to set these up here so I don't lose those. What I'm going to do is lay this one block out here in the middle so you can see it. We're going to put this here. That way you can see what I'm doing, and we'll put this whole together and then we'll sew it together. Once you see what I'm doing. How are you doing on your project?
I'm top stitching right now. So it's going.
Okay.
Definitely tell it's been a while since I've done stuff like this. But I'm having fun. So
These are so tiny.
they are little.
You have lost my mind thinking I could do this block without issues. And it's not issues. It's just going to challenge me a little bit. And you know what? We are going to press through this challenge one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
We are not going to let it whoop me. You all know I don't give up so easy, so.
They don't know who you are, Katie. They don't know who you are.
I'm not giving up on this.
That's what I would tell people.
Yeah, they've seen me, ooh, that's wrong. They've seen me have issues, and we push through it, and then it turns out to be a pretty block.
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew these half triangles together first, and then we'll put it back down here so you can see it. And then we'll add the corners to it and start sewing everything on here. And we will have this cute little block done. Hi, Shirley from Alaska. How's things? Hey, I saw that there was an earthquake. Did you experience that earthquake on Thanksgiving Day like Kermudge in Alaska did? Because he said it was a 6.0 earthquake. Nope, not under the keyboard. I don't know what. No, maybe I stuck them inside of something. I don't know. We're not going to waste time looking for them. Those little, if I find them, I'll just put them in my little bucket. I have a bucket over here for small triangles because I like sewing them together and making, on days when I'm not feeling up to sewing, it's a good way to get my mojo back.
Yes. When you want to just take some time off or.
Yeah, and just not think, just sew, you know. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. It's probably because this, it's just bobbing. There's a piece of thread caught in here. That's what happened. Nope. All right, time to change the bobbin. I knew I was going to run out. We were playing chicken bobbin here.
Not chicken bobbin.
The other day I lost to thread chicken.
Oh.
So I'm down to only, I've used all of my Dove yarn, thread that I had, the large ones.
Huh.
And the small ones, I have used all of them. That's how much sewing I've done this year. So now I'm down to one big cone, and then I'm going to be screwed if I can't find it where it's more affordable.
Mm-hmm.
Because prices are scaring me.
I can't imagine how much you get charged for just basic thread.
Yeah, I order it from Fat Quarter Shop, but you know I have to pay additional charge for shipping. And if you're already paying quite a bit for that's why I never do a small order. I end up doing a big one because
Yeah.
it's cheaper for me to do a big order because the shipping is more makes more sense, put it that way. So if I bought a $20 item, I would pay $25 shipping. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
But if I buy $125 worth of product, that $25 covers for that. So there you go.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Definitely.
Yep. If I was probably smart, I would buy a bunch of yarn, bunch of thread, like 2 or 3 of the big spool. 60 total. Every time I think about it, those $62 just cringes me because I paid $45 for this spool I have.
Are you buying Aurifil?
Yeah, that's all I
Or
use. That's all I
yeah.
have in this house. I don't know enough about the other thread to even warrant buying any of it. This machine doesn't have trouble with it, and I would rather not buy something that might turn into trouble.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what I started out on, and I just haven't tried anything else. I do have a cup. I think I have some Mettler or something,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
but I don't have it in the color that I like to sew with.
What's
I
your
like
go-to
this,
color?
yeah, this Dove is my go-to color because it blends right into every color just about.
That's what I use too.
Doesn't stand out like white does.
Mm-mm.
This is going to be interesting sewing these itty bitty half triangles without messing them up. Howdy, everyone. Believe it or not, I am late because I was making a video and now to edit it, but I will wait for a bit so I can visit. Hi, Andrea. Good to see you. Let's see here. Company just left, so I can join in now, says Dubrovka. Yay.
Welcome in.
Let me see. Cynthia says, so I was happy with a little drawstring bag. I just made it until I saw that I placed fabric in the wrong direction. Santa is upside down. Uh-oh.
No.
Say it isn't so. Maybe he needed to be upside down.
He does go, we can just say he's going down the chimney.
Yep.
He's diving. He's diving.
Then Rama says, I'm back to grandson to the store for some snacks. I'm really tempted to eat an ice cream in front of you guys. Really tempted. You know what annoyed me yesterday was shopping? So we bought 3 ducks yesterday, but one duck was for us, the other 2 were for his mom. And we bought the 2,400 gram one. So they were 179 kroners. We go down to Pacific to finish our shopping. They had the same ducks, same size for 99 kroners.
Oh, wow.
So pissed. So I bought another one. So now I have 2 ducks in my freezer, you know?
Yes.
Because I'm like, for 99 kroners, let me buy another one because I can eat it. We can eat it, you know, later in the year when Nikolai comes home the second go around, you know?
Definitely, yeah.
Because I'm going to make ribeye for Christmas. Probably either lamb. I'm debating on, I think I want to make duck, I think. It'll either be duck or lamb. Well, if I do either one, I don't have to watch it the whole time it's in the oven. But with the lamb, I'm going to want to stuff the inside of it. So, and with the duck, I don't have to do that. I just have to make sure that it has been brined the night before
Mm-hmm.
because I want crisp skin.
I've never I've only put duck in, okay, I know this is probably unpopular opinion. Duck in the Instapot.
I don't
because
know. I don't have an Instapot, so I don't know what would happen to the duck. Do you take the
uh,
skin off of it when you do that?
no, I just cook it all whole, and then I put red wine. I cook it in red wine and garlic
That sounds
and
interesting.
vegetables, and I
Mhm.
just put it all in the Instapot and just let it cook a lot longer than just because I like my meat really tender.
Yeah, me too.
So
That sounds interesting. I'll have to think about put. I want. I didn't think it would work in a crock pot because it might. That might be weird.
yeah. Well, Katie, I think my first bag in 7 years was finished.
All right, let me spotlight you so I can show it off.
I so you guys don't judge. Don't judge. It's gonna but there she is.
Oh, it looks
And
good. You made good use of that Tula pink stuff.
I do, and I even did like the handles. The handles probably could have been longer, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Just kind of
You know,
stitched
I've never
everything.
made a bag.
So, this is the first time making a bag like this. Got box corners.
It looks good.
Can't wait to fill it up with goodness. I think I'm gonna bring it like it's gonna be my quilt show bag. I want a quilt show bag. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to put like So Blessed by Jess on it
Hmm.
and then go from there.
Well, I
But
think that's a great idea. They said, "Wow, looks great, Jess."
oh,
Cynthia
thanks.
says, Jess, you and William are so interesting. Love watching you both live," says Dubrovka.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you.
Try Marshall Dry Goods. They have 108 starting at 9.99 a yard. And then Shirley says, I just received my first father's, is that really, wait, Father's quarter bundle. It is Blue Mill by Pat Sloan for Text fabric. Now to find the right pattern to use it in. I might be reading that wrong.
I I don't let me see what her new fabric line is.
Unless it's feathers.
Um I haven't Pat Sloan. Let's see.
Cynthia says, yes, it looks good.
Well, thanks. Gratitude's Grace. Gratitude Grace. Drawing room. Hmm. Blue Mill. See, I love Pat Sloan.
Yeah, me
I used
too.
to watch her every day, and then when she stopped going daily, just um I I kind of stepped back a little bit.
I've lost track of her a little bit because but I think it's because I've been too busy.
Oh, I bet it's just she received her first fat quarter bundle. I don't think it's supposed to say fathers. It's just her first fat Blue Mill. It's the Blue Mill. Yeah. Oh, that's such a beautiful line. Her Blue Mill line. Yes,
Yeah,
Shirley.
I figured I must have read it wrong.
Hmm.
Fat quarter bundle, says Andrea.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
beautiful.
read it wrong. Sorry, guys.
So, oh, I love this. I like it. Not love it. Love
It
it.
looks great. It'll be fun seeing you roaming around with it.
Oh, it'll be part of I'm working on making, so I've made a dress for Road to California, and
Hmm.
now I just need to finish hemming it. And I want to make a jacket, but something that's not too vibrant. So,
Hmm.
like I have been making just something a little bit more calmer, so it goes with more of my pieces. But
Hmm.
thank you everyone for all the kind words. I appreciate it.
Oh, good job.
Yeah. Shirley, no worry about the spell check. This is what Google's for. We got you. We have you.
Yeah.
We are your safety net. We will make it work.
I'm not going to complain about spelling
Mm.
because you're looking at someone when she gets tired, her minor version of dyslexia kicks in and we turn word. It's weird. I turn letters around.
Yeah.
Usually it's vowels I turn around. And I also will turn the, you know how words are supposed to go in a certain order in a sentence? Sometimes I'll switch the word around.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I do that? I know that's not supposed to be in that order.
I do that with numbers. And it's
Yeah.
funny that I'm a math teacher,
Mhm.
but sometimes I'll say my numbers different if I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Um, I go, oh, my dyslexia is kicking in, y'all. Just be patient.
It's really weird when it happens because it happens mostly when I'm tired
Mhm.
or if I'm upset. Then it's really bad when I'm upset because I can't think right.
Oh, I can't wait to see, Shirley, what you make out of that quilt. Does Shirley post on your Facebook page?
I think she does. Shirley,
So,
you're on my Facebook group, aren't you? Speaking of pictures and stuff, don't forget now you got to share your pictures or email me your pictures if you're not a Facebook user. Some people are not,
yeah.
which is okay because I'll be doing trunk show not of my stuff for New Year's Eve, but of all of y'all's goodies.
Oh, cool.
So if you don't use Facebook, here's my email to email me. And when you email it to me, make sure you say something about your cool little project. If you're on Facebook group, leave them in the Facebook group and say something about your project there also. And here I'll give you my Facebook group in case someone's not on my Facebook group. I can give you the link for that too. And this link is for Facebook. And then I'm going to remind everybody again in a few minutes, if you've not filled out the form for the drawing on the 12-hour live on New Year's, you should be doing that too. And I'll post that link for that as well. Because if you don't, and then when you come in, you're like, well, my name's not on that wheel. That's because you didn't do the form. The form is for a reason. It's so I don't have to chase you down to get your email so that I can buy the gift card. I will already have your email to buy the gift card, and then it's up to you whether you check your email.
Yeah.
But I will post a list of the winners on the community tab when I have the list of winners, and also on the Facebook Greenland Quilter group. So the last link I just posted is for the forms for the drawing. I'll be giving away 12 gift cards. 12, 8. I don't know why I said 12. And they will be $25 gift cards.
Oh,
And on the form, you have a choice of which vendor you want your gift card to come from.
mm.
So on the list, there's Walmart, Michael's, Fat Quarter Shop, Cotton Cuts, Shabby Fabrics, and someone else, I think.
That's awesome.
This is going to be a cute little block.
It is. I'm enjoying looking at like the pinks and the blues that you have going on.
It's going together good. Now let's get these other two sides because I got to put corner blocks on them.
Mm-hmm.
You have to join them. I'm slowly using the rest of this teal out. It's funny. Because I think I bought like a yard of it a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been on and off using it. And now it's in my scrap pile, because it's small enough for that. And
Yeah.
so all these blocks come from scraps that I already had that are big enough to make enough of them out of. It's the only part of this whole sew part of it that's out of yardage is the white background on some of the blocks. That came from yardage. Because I don't have a bunch of white leftovers in my scrap stash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, white's usually one of the first colors to go for me.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Andrea says Amazon for something. Wait.
Oh, for the gift cards, maybe?
Yeah, Amazon's the other one on that list. Yeah. I knew I left something off. It was Amazon. Yeah. Because I was surprised on the last giveaway. I had two people choose a Walmart.
Oh, Joyce, there's the bag, but I'll post it on my community page on YouTube. So,
Let me spotlight you again so Joyce can see. I don't mind doing that.
okay.
There you go.
But here she is. So, like, don't look too close, but it's there.
Looks good.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. I love wolves for some weird reason. I don't know why, but I'm in love with
Probably
it.
for probably for the same reason I love tigers.
But the lining is all the same color as
Yeah,
this outside band. So,
that 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 color you use, that bluish green color, that looks great with that.
yeah.
It
Thank you.
really looks hot with it.
Thanks. But there she
Hey,
is.
look up at my comment if you want a good laugh, says Andrea.
Hmm.
Andrea is in your hair. Amazon, Andrea, okay, backtrack a little bit, looks like. Andrea says, it was in my bra, laugh out loud. Oh no, y'all
Oh,
are so funny. She says, oh my gosh, laugh out loud. I just swept my entire sewing room floor looking for one of my hearing aids that fell out when I was putting my headset on. You will never guess where I just found it. Then she put, it was in my bra, laugh out loud. Now I really get it.
yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
You can take me off spotlight, Katie.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll have to remind you sometimes.
No, you're good. We can
I,
spotlight you.
I do
You're sewing. You're
it.
doing so. Oh, I love your block.
It's coming
Yeah.
together. We're going to have one done at least.
Hmm.
We have three more of these to do to complete the whole thing. At least now you'll see what it looks like.
Denise, I decided not to put inside pockets in this one, just because I was getting back into, I haven't made a bag in 7 years, and so I didn't want to stress myself out over that. The dimensions of this bag, I guess once it's finished. Oh, hold on. It was 20. Where is my, oh, here it is. Okay. So, and it was free online, so I can post the video to it also. But the lining of the bag is 17 inches by 36 and a half. And then the outer fabric that you're using is 17 by 24 and a half. And then you add interfacing to both fabrics. You can quilt it if you want. I didn't do that. Um, yeah, I didn't do it. I'm not a, I haven't, no, I've never done it that to any of my bags. Because usually I just make bags for my own personal use or for my grandma. Um, and then you just sew it together. You just kind of, with French seams. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
But
Now we've got this turned this way. Now I got to make sure that since I'm not going
oh, I will, Debraka. I will. Oh, it's coming with me. I really want to go to that quilt show in Canada. I'm not quite sure on which side of Canada it's going to be next year. I haven't looked it up yet, but I think it was in Toronto last year or Ottawa. It's like making its way back west again. So maybe not, maybe next year. Um, because it's right in the, I think in the summertime. And there's usually a dry spell in here in the United States for quilt shows in the summer. So
to.
do something. Yes.
Okay, let me go over here and press these to the oven. I mean, the iron real quick.
Hmm. Yeah, set those seams.
Yep, that way they're not all in a hot mess when I get ready to sew these tiny pieces.
Yeah. But
Man, when I And once I get this one put together, we'll go ahead and sew the other half triangles. I'm trying to keep an eye on the time. You said 10:30 my time, right?
Yeah. Well,
What time is it there?
10 o'clock your time. So 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I come on with William tonight at 9:30 Eastern time. So with Cynthia. Yep. So yeah, just need to rest my eyes and get maybe a little cat nap in between. I've been going since 8:30 this morning. Just go, go, go.
We actually slept in today. I've been getting up early
Oh,
every
that's
day today. Today, I was awake early this morning, but I came back because I was in pain yesterday for a big majority of the day. And when I finally could go to sleep because the pain was messing with me, I finally went to sleep. And so when I got up this morning, I felt groggy. So I went and laid back down because Nikolai wasn't awake yet anyway. And we
mhm.
knew we weren't going to do another purging until I didn't have a live on the same day because I'm not do it on the same day.
Yeah,
And so tomorrow we're going to do a purging again. We have 4 boxes to take to the Red Cross. I
wonderful.
put seven pairs of my jeans in that box.
Hmm.
One of them was a fancy pair of Levi's. And when I mean fancy, they're fancy. I don't remember what I paid for them, but they were fancy. And I probably bought it because of I'm probably for one of my riding club banquets. And then
Oh,
I used it for free, and I only wore it like I think it was the last banquet I went to. And so I hadn't worn them very much. So they look brand new. The rest of them you could tell I've been riding in them because they were starting to fade a little bit. But maybe somebody that size can use the jeans because I find that they let the cold in too easy.
mm.
They're just not warm here for the art. They're not made for Arctic weather.
No, I would definitely have them fleecy lined.
Yep, the wind just goes right through them. I used to tell Nicola, I said, I wish I'd have known about snow pants when I was racing my horse in the winter months because I bet it would have paid off to have a pair.
Hmm.
So I was always cold. But that nylon probably would have been slipping around in that saddle. But I finally made a decision to sell my saddle. So when I go to the States, I already been talking to someone who's going to help me try to get my saddle sold.
Yeah.
Um, she's a she Donnelly, who lives in Florida, she's going to help get feelers out to sell my Western saddle. So it's a barrel saddle. I finally decided I'm going to sell it. Finally, I'm okay about doing it. I wasn't okay until now about it.
Hi, Melissa. Welcome in. How are you doing?
Lisa, we are pinning both sides of these on first, and then I'll sew both sides instead of just coming back to the other one.
Hmm.
But I think I should be able to get about $350 out of the saddle, but I'm going to re-oil it. I
Yeah.
bought it brand new when I started with it, and I think I only used it for 3 years, something like that, 3 or 4 maybe. And I took really good care of it, but it's been sitting in that storage unit a long time, so it probably needs to be oiled real good.
Hmm.
So it'll be a nice little short chore to do to bring back memories, especially with the smell and everything.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go find somebody's horse to go see.
Mhm.
Because my horse passed away in 2022. So last time I saw him was 2018. Because I went to see him. I have pictures of when I went to see him last. But I had caught influenza back to back 3 times in a row, so I never made it to Florida to go see him one more time. And I knew it wouldn't be long because he was 32, I think.
Oh, wow.
He was a wonderful horse.
Yeah. You're right, Denise. 6:45, 9:45 Eastern. Thank you for keeping up with me. I usually get on at a certain time and
It's like 1:50 my time when he brings the live up.
yeah. So
And then it's 5 o'clock in the morning when I finally go to sleep because it's going.
yeah.
That's how I managed to stay awake that long anyway. So
Oh, and he's right now he's working on a jacket with a hood. The
what does he do with all his jackets? Hey, Christina,
jacket's the opposite. I feel like-
what does he do with
Yeah.
all his jackets after he makes them? Has he got a whole closet full of them now?
Yeah, he has, yep.
Gift them.
Wears them and stuff. He he does his thing.
He loves making them.
He does.
That black one he made, I liked that one.
Oh, just the pure black one? The jean
One that
jacket?
it was black with some kind of design on it.
The gold?
Yeah, I think it was black with the gold on it or something. It had a little design on it.
Yeah.
That one looks spectacular.
It's like, now I'm gonna go back and look at his channel real quick.
Because he did it in a short. I think it's black with some kind of, it has a design on it, but it's the black. And I really liked it.
Yeah. I really liked the tiger print that he did last week.
Yeah, the tiger print was nice too.
Um, Black and gold. I
It
like the
was,
purple one.
I think it was a couple of weeks ago he made it.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, there's one with black. Um, the quilted jacket's white and black. Then there's a longer jacket that's gold and black.
It was the longer one. It wasn't a short one.
Yeah, so and it just has the big collar to
I
it.
think he did the best out of that same fabric or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw the best and I'm like, ooh, the best looks nice.
Yeah. Oh, it might. Oh, the hexagon one.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. It looked really
Yeah.
cool.
I told him I was just like, I can't wait to see that one. I'm gonna rub it because it just feels. It looks like it's so soft. You know. I'm really glad that he wore those orange pants with him. Just made
Dog,
it.
can you see that?
Oh, it's pretty. Oh, that turned out wonderful.
It's a little 4.5 inch block.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, well, almost.
No, those colors work really well together.
Yep, I thought they would too. That's why I did this. And then the outside's going to have that. Hang on, I'll put this on one side so y'all can see how it's going to, everything's going to come together because I chose these colors because I thought they would work well together with each other. So if you put this, I really think that works. What do you think?
Absolutely, it does.
That
Oh,
looks cool.
yes. And with all your other blocks, it's just going to melt right in. It's going to look pretty.
Yep, it's all going to come together. So let's get all these down here. And I got to make more of these because I've lost the ones I made. I don't know what I stuck them into something. But anyway, there you go. I think
Are they
this is
all,
all going to work really good together.
is your sawtooth star all going to be in the same orientation where the blue is going to be on the outs sorry, the
Yeah.
turquoise is going to be on the outside?
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be away from this. I'm not going to, yeah, because
Yeah,
then you can see the sawtooth part.
mhm,
The way, when I turned it the other way, I just didn't like the way it made it look. So, yeah.
mhm.
So that's what it looks like so far, you guys.
Amazing. I love it.
It's a tiny block, little tiny pieces. I must be crazy.
We're all crazy.
Way
Sewists are crazy. Love it.
crazy. All right,
We
let's get
all have
these.
that artist streak in us.
Sometimes the challenge is a great challenge too. Challenging yourself, always challenging myself.
Go back.
These days I'm gonna buy me an electric pencil sharpener.
Hmm. Yeah, they're not that expensive. But
I just keep forgetting out, and I need to buy one that maybe I can charge it. I don't know. I can't decide on what style I want of one. If I
mhm,
would get my landscape design stuff out of the storage, I think I have a electric pencil sharpener actually in there because I was using it for my drafting.
mhm.
So I have a huge drafting kit with rulers and all kinds of fancy things that probably would come in handy for quilting.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely they
I
would.
need to bring all that stuff home with me because and bring my landscape designs home with me so I can show them off to you guys because y'all have never seen them. No one's seen them outside of college. Um, and I've kept them all this time. They're in a big black tube. All of
Mhm,
my designs from college, and one of my designs got chosen. We had our senior project, and our senior project was to draw a design along with the whole irrigation system to go with it as well. And then the
mhm.
owner of the house that we were doing their house, which meant we got to go to their house and do measurements and everything else, and got feedback from the owner of the house of what they were looking for their design. And because there was, I think, three different houses, and I chose this one, and my design ended up getting chosen. It was shocking. I'm like, wow, I guess they liked it. But I decided I wanted to use for the planting part of it, I wanted to try to use as much native plant material as possible
Oh, definitely.
because sometimes homeowners don't necessarily know how to take care of non-native things, and some things require a lot of water. And if you use native stuff, they tend to hold up better.
Mhm.
I loved doing that. It was so much fun back then.
Mm. They're driving my dog nuts. I can hear her just Emma's running around the house, my youngest. I can hear her stomping.
Commercials on my lives. Let me go check something out. You should be because I thought I turned all that stuff off. I always turn it off.
Yeah, I've been getting ads the whole time and I just keep because I have it running.
And a
Um,
lot of them,
yeah, I've gotten probably like 4 or 5 of them
y'all should
since
have said
I
something
started
earlier because
this
I would have
too.
checked on this earlier. Because hang on, let me go look real quick and see what's going on here.
Yeah.
But
Um,
try really hard to turn all that crap off because the ads can run on the replays. I don't care if they run on the replays.
yeah. I know.
Montes.
I'm just so used to them running on because I use the
Oh, now
replay.
I know why. Uh-oh. Man, I am slacking today. First I didn't send it. I thought I sent an email to Jess that never got there. Oh, it looks like I didn't turn it off, but now it's off. You should get no more ads. Sorry, guys. I never, yeah, usually I have that sucker turned off. I get messages from YouTube that says, "Why do you turn your ads off during your live?" And it gives you a list of what you can choose. And one of them is, "I'm afraid that my viewers are going to leave my live." And I checked that one off because that's why I turned them off. Because
Yeah.
I don't want people leaving my lives just because of ads.
Mhm.
I know I was in someone's live the other day. He had 12 of them
Oh, wow.
in his live. And usually you don't even see ads in his. So he probably did the same thing I did, forgot to turn it off.
Mhm. I wonder if, and sometimes you can put it as more aggressive too.
Yeah, it was on the regular setting, which means that's why y'all got so many of them. I thought I had turned that off,
Yeah,
which means I
Aronica
didn't
just
put
saw
you
three
there.
of them.
Is the closed captioning on? Anyone? Denise says, no, don't stop. Finish your block. Okay. Yeah, because I don't want y'all leaving over it.
No, yeah.
Because this is Saturday. I don't have to get off. Well, unless Zaza is Zaza going to be live tonight?
I don't know.
She would go live 7, I think. Would be 8, 9, 10 my
Yeah,
time.
'cause
I
she's,
think.
let me see.
Can you check and see if she's supposed to
I
go
can
live tonight?
absolutely.
Because if she is, I can always finish this block later.
Boop.
But I
Let's,
want to finish it because this is going to be super cute. It's just taking a little longer than it's supposed to.
Let's see.
Because I know, I think she said, I just don't remember what time she's supposed to go live.
She is going live at 7 o'clock.
8, 9, 10.
Yes.
So, oh my gosh, it's about to happen. And Andrea said 15 minutes from now. Oh no.
Yeah,
That means
she's gonna
yeah, I want y'all to give her support, so I don't mind stopping my live at that time frame, and I can finish this block. Either I can save it for my next live to finish it. All right, let's do a poll. Let's get some feedback. I'm going to ask a question. We can all go and support Zaza at 7 Eastern. Do you want me to finish my block off camera? This is what the poll's going to say. Or do you want me to save it for the next live? That's what the poll will be about.
Oh, now somebody's playing guitar. My house is so lively. I love it. Oh,
Because I like the audience to participate in these things.
yeah.
Okay, there's the poll.
Get it, guys. Please and
That
thank
way
you.
we can go. That way we all can slide on over to Zaza. I'll go get the link, and at 10 we'll slide on over to her live and support her because she got
Yeah.
a big channel.
Yeah, she's making fabric bows.
Oh, that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Joyce says she doesn't get ads because she pays premium.
Oh.
And I'm sorry for those that did get the ads. I thought I had that thing turned off, but obviously not.
Oh, it's okay.
My mistake.
I don't even know how to turn them off, but I mean, how often do I go live?
I
So
can show you
on my
how.
own.
So up under monetization, like
Uh-huh.
if you already got your live set up, if you go
Yeah.
back in and edit it, if you go to monetization and it shows you there's a little pull down tab.
Yeah.
If you set it to I think it's you set it to manual, meaning you're going to drop the ad when you want to, which I don't drop ads. It will
Yeah.
not drop any ads because you set it to manual.
Yeah.
But I do that for my lives. But if it's replays, I don't change any of that because the ads do help my channel.
Yeah.
I just don't use them during a live because it's annoying.
Like I'm just so used to watching replays, so when I see an ad pop up, it's
I
just
just hit skip, skip.
second nature. I wait for the skip button to come up.
Yep. When the skip button comes up, it goes skip. But the first 3 seconds they're going to get credit for anyway. If you stay longer, they get more.
Yeah, sometimes I try to run all the way through the ad, or I'll put my headphones on and I'll be doing something and I just listen to the whole thing. That's like,
Christina says slide over and work on your block during her live. I'm definitely going to sew these half square triangles so that when I do put it together, they'll be ready. Right now, on a live is 58% and off camera is 42%. Wowee. That's 12 votes. I know there's more than 12 people in here, I
oh, I
think.
have voted. Let me vote.
I think there's more than 12 people in here.
Hmm.
And I need to gather up Zaza's link for the live too, so we can post it in the chat.
Here, I can do that real quick while you're
Okay.
waiting.
That way they can slide on over there when I get ready to hit the end.
Yep.
And then they can all just boogie on over there and say, I just came from Katie's. Time to boogie woogie. How many of you are going to go see Fire and Ash? I hope someone does. I would love to see what y'all think about it. I think it's going to be a bang up movie. I wish I could see it in the theater, but you know what I will get to see in the theater when I come to the States? Um, Jess, Godzilla. Godzilla comes out in the theaters on my birthday,
Oh, there
which
you
is
go.
March the 26th. So I'll be camping out at the theaters. Probably will try to go during a matinee because there's
Yeah.
less people there during a matinee, less chance of catching someone's sickness.
Yes.
I think I'm going to baptize Blaze and take him to see Godzilla.
He's old enough. He'll handle it.
He's
You
9
got
years old. He's old enough to see it, all right. Yep. It looks like it's going to be fantastic. We still haven't heard who the villain's going to be yet, but I have a feeling it's called Supernova. So I'm almost thinking it's either going to be Space Godzilla coming for a visit to Earth, or it's going to be Gigon or whatever his name is. It's going to be one of them, unless they create a new monster.
Oh, they always have to. There's always somebody that comes up from the depths of his sleep.
Yep. Uh,
Somebody new.
Godzilla -1, I think, is the next one coming out from Japan. That one hits the theaters soon too. I think it'll hit the theaters before Supernova does, I believe. That -0, that was interesting watching that Godzilla movie in Japanese and having English subtext. It means you have to pay attention when you're watching it. You can't just like listen. Did you post the link? Yes, you did.
Yeah,
Good.
I did.
Okay, we're gonna go until 5 minutes till, and then I'll shut down the live. So let's see how many half square triangles I can get made.
That is such pretty fabric.
I wish I could remember where I got this from. I want some more of this.
Mm.
The hashtag. The hashtag has been fun messing with it. But
And
I
I'm
do
trying.
like the teal too. The teal is beautiful. You know what happens with me is when I buy some of these fabrics, when you're looking at them online, they look nice, but you're not sure if what you see online is actually what you're going to get. So a lot of times I
Yeah.
would order just a half a yard. And then when I go back, I'm like, oh my God, I want some more of this. You snooze, you lose, you know, because you waited to see what it looked like before you bought it. And then when you go back, it's sold out. Because you're not the only one, someone that liked it.
Well, if I ever see it when I'm out and about.
Yeah, I love this hashtag fabric. I think it's so cool. And it's been finding its way into a lot of my stuff.
Oh, it's amazing. That means it's loved.
Yep. Now we have 17 votes. Everybody, wow, it jumped to 65% on the next live. Wow.
I guess we know what we're doing.
Yeah, I reckon we do.
Yeah.
But at least I'll have my half square triangles made and be ready for sewing them together. That block is going to look good, I think. You know,
Oh,
I couldn't figure out how I wanted to make it. That's why I kept messing around. But now I got to post new pictures of the next 4 choices.
mm-hmm.
I want to do a paper piece one, and the one I wanted to do paper piecing out of the book with, maybe your mathematic self can help me do this. Look, I want to show you the pattern or the block. When you print it from their PDF file, it's not in full size, and it says you must raise it 200%.
Okay.
I looked on my printer and I cannot figure out how to do it. So I'm thinking maybe I should draw it each one on a separate piece of paper and then figure out how to make it bigger at 200%.
What type of printer do you have?
HP. You should do it, but
Yeah, when you go to advanced settings at the bottom, it doesn't say like 100% or fit to page.
Well, here's the issue.
Yeah.
Let's hang on a minute. What they did is on the PDF file, you have the right size for one other block from another page, and then you have the three pieces that goes to this other block on the bottom, which is reduced. So it's on the same page with the other pattern, and I can't figure out how to do.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find it.
That's weird how they printed it like that.
No, I don't know why they did it unless they didn't want
Why wouldn't you just put it on another paper and it's a
to
PDF? It's not like
on the
it's
next
taking
darn
space.
page.
Yeah.
I don't know why they've done it like that because it annoys me because I don't know how to. I have tried to do it with my printer, but it ends up going off the page altogether. Here we go. So this is one whole page, but this part here is
Yeah.
for another block. This down here on the bottom,
That's what you need at 200.
yeah, and right on the side of it, it says template shown at 50% enlarged by 200%. I don't know how to do that because
And
it's at the bottom of the page.
yeah.
And this is the block I want to do as one of the blocks for the, to go on this quilt here because it's a beautiful block.
Mhm.
But it's called Emerald Isles. And I don't see if I can find it so I can show it to you. Here it is. This is the block. It is gorgeous.
Oh, that is very pretty.
And I think it'll be perfect to add to the 36 blocks. Just do, because I did the crown or clown go around. So the outer perimeter of the clown go around was paper piecing.
Mhm.
But this is more angles, and since most of this quilt is nothing but angles, this would be gorgeous right in the middle of it somewhere.
Yes. Huh.
That's why I wanted to make it because I liked the makeup of the block. And I contacted the designer, and she said that she had done that for the book, but she doesn't have the access to that. I guess they have the rights to it or something, even though she designed it.
Mhm.
That she couldn't help me. She couldn't even tell me how to get around it. That's great. You design something, but you don't want the help. Susan, the quirky hand quilter, welcome to the first level. Thank you. All right. We are now at, yep, 6 minutes till. Okay. So what I've done here is I went ahead and made lots of hefts. Yeah. All I got to do now is cut them open, trim them, press them, and I'll have them ready. And we'll do this on the next slide so you can finish seeing the rest of this block go together. Since everybody has voted, we have 61% says on the next live, 39 says off camera. So, yep, there's the answer. Thank you for your input. And don't forget to post pictures on the Greenland Quilter Facebook group or email your pictures if you're not a Facebook user, because I know some are not. Also, if you guys use Discord, I'm not big on Discord, but Sherry and Sean have set up a folder with my name on it. And if you don't want to email it because it might be a hassle for you for sending pictures, you can go post them over on the Discord. Just go to Sherry's channel or go to the guy who sews. He has a quilt guild that he put up there, and you'll find my name up underneath one of the folders. You can post them there too, and I'll make sure to check to see if anybody has. That way I can get your pictures. Because what I'll be doing is throughout the 12-hour live, I'm going to be sharing y'all's pictures of your projects. And it can be any project. It doesn't have to be just sewing. Any project of any type of craft. You're welcome to share. So that means crocheting, sewing, knitting, painting, any craft. Even photography, because that is a craft.
Hey, Joe. Good night, Joe.
So, Cindy Sorette. Okay, we can mosey on over to Zaza's. All right, say one more time about your channels, real quick.
So go over to So Blessed by Jess and come hang out with me. You're gonna see me do Vlogmas. I'm doing like the 12 days of Christmas and with my mom. So we are having a fun time with that. But teacher by day, quilter by night. And you can also find me on William's channel on my so-called life, 4 nights a week. Um, Hanging out with him and just watching him do his craft is wonderful. So yeah.
And thank you everyone for coming to the live, and thank you, Jess, for saying yes and sewing with me once again. It's good to have you back over here. It's always
I
fun to sew with you, and that bag is beautiful. You
thank
need to
you.
teach me how to make a bag. I have never made one. All right, everyone, please mosey on over to Zaza's channel. She goes live in about 4 minutes or 3 minutes. I don't know. What time is it now? Yeah, so I'll see you guys over on the flip side. Good night, everyone. And remember, live, laugh, love, and dream. What do? You make something gorgeous. Bye. All right.
Oh, Joe's so funny. She said, so blessed.